Morocco 2, Zambia 2. Women's WAFCON is underway. And I am so excited. This is the tournament I've been waiting for. This is my first recap in almost 2 months since my trip, but I'm back and I'm here and I can't wait. Can't wait to get into it with you guys. Zambia are the real deal. I don't even know how they conceded this goal at the end to make it 2-2 from Captain Chebbak. And what a beautiful goal that was by Chebbak. But these ladies, they're just so powerful. One thing I realized about Morocco, they cannot deal with power. People with power and pace, they cannot deal with it. And I feel like Zambia just dropped the ball in that they couldn't manage to get a third goal. Had they gotten that third goal, they had chances with Kudananji. Who else? Chu. I want to say her name is Chu. It starts with a Chi. Before I butcher it, guys. Chilufya had a chance as well. That front three is actually quite amazing. Obviously, in our preview, we said Banda and Kudananji are the people to look out for, striker and winger. And Banda was just amazing. First of all, it's so weird that a woman of her stature has never played in an AFCON. And she only took 58 seconds to make an impact, getting the ball from deep and just going through. Zambia have this thing where we're not going to play too much in our area. They almost play like they're playing rugby, where it's like we're not going to be attempting nonsense in our own half, right? So the ball is always leaving their half quite quickly, and they're attacking at pace, and they're literally targeting weaknesses at the back. So for her to carry the ball from like the middle of the park, giving an easy assist to the right back, and just driving through. And then what was that Morocco keeper doing? That Morocco keeper actually was there's something wrong with her, to be honest. Richie. And I hear that she's one of the more experienced players, right? So it was quite weird how she conceded that goal. Also, there was the chance where Kudananji shot and then it was parried, and Chilufya went for the rebound, but the keeper managed to save it. But she was just off. There's just things about how she played that was just so suspect. Very, very suspect. But anyway, she managed not to concede in the second half, which was good for Morocco, because I feel like this game was gone for them. Someone who really impressed me was the left back for Zambia. Zambia were playing with a back three. Actually, the left wing back, her name was Rachel Nachula, number 20. Quite solid. She did well to handle one of the main threats, Uzraoui from Morocco. Someone who I thought would have a big game was Tagnow, but she wasn't really in that game until quite late into the game, where she had a great chance to make it 2-2, but she missed. And yeah, Banda was just bullying Benzina the whole game. Bullying in a dominant striker way. Like, she was just always backing up. The ball comes, she holds it up quite well. And in the second half, I feel like Morocco made a bit of a change, and they really nullified Kundananji's wing. But you saw that now Chilufya was the one who was bringing the ball up, and all the attacks were coming from this side. Someone else that really impressed me from Zambia was definitely Irene Lungu. The one chance where she had the shot was parried or saved or just went wide. It just went wide. She's the one who wins the ball, then she gives it straight to Chilufya, who just flick to Banda, and then the cross comes in, and Irene just knocks it wide. I think it went wide. It's weird I can't remember everything but the outcome of the sequence. But all I know is that they didn't score. With that being said, man, this Zambian team they're really, really good. But I have to give Morocco credit because their captain came through, Ghizlani Chebbak, with an amazing goal. Again, it's the one time where the ball came long, the defenders managed to deal with it, but there was no one to be there for the second ball, right? So I think the person who dealt with it was Lushomo Mwemba, number 3, headed the ball. She's trying to go out to stop the shot from being taken, but the midfield was just not there. And I feel like the heat is also going to be a real factor in this tournament. The fact that Morocco conceded so early, and the next 10 minutes, the pressure was insane. The pressure was insane. And that pressure told. And that is where they ended up getting a penalty, right? Because of Grace Chanda's tackle in the box leading to a penalty, which was masterfully dispatched by Jraidi, the number 9. But yeah, that midfielder, Grace Chanda of Zambia, needs to watch her tackles. She tackles quite late. In fact, there was one where I thought it was going to be a red card, but luckily the ref just gave her a yellow card. She's quite late on her tackles. Really, really late. I thought that it was late, but luckily it wasn't studs up. It was like shin to shin, but shin to someone who's on the ground. So yeah, Chanda really needs to watch her tackles. And yeah, for me, this team is coming out of this group. Morocco did well to not lose this game, because the worst thing as a host is to lose your first game, right? At least get something from the game. So them getting a draw was quite crucial. And yeah, that is how the opening game of WAFCON 2024 starts, guys. But it's 2024 because it was supposed to be last year, then it was pushed to this year. And normally when all this branding is already done, they can't just switch. So that is why we're calling it 2024. And yeah, both teams go to the top of Group A as we await our other teams in Group A, which are Senegal and DRC Congo.